Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I don't know why I clapped. That was weird. But welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackers, bringing you guys our next matchup in the Smash Bros. Upgraded tournament. It's been a lot of tournaments. I almost said like 2 different tournament names, and that would have been wrong. No, this is the upgraded tournament. So basically, got a bunch of characters that could potentially be upgraded to playable character status. That's what this whole upgraded tournament thing is. But yeah, it's simple. Upload one of the matches once per day, talk about the 2 characters in the match, and then we vote between one of the 2. But before you vote, you gotta follow a few simple rules, and don't worry, they're very simple. I promise. Here's the rules. Alright, rule number 1, you gotta be open-minded. Like I was explaining, these are all characters in this tournament. Everyone is a potential upgradable character. So assist trophies, spirits, me, costumes, background characters, Pokemon, stuff like that. That's who's in this tournament. So you got to be a little open-minded to be like, okay, maybe it could happen. Maybe. I might not think so, but maybe there's a possibility. Okay? Just saying. But rule number 2, you only get 1 vote per person. We keep it fair that way. 1 single vote per person. All right? Simple. Rule number 3, how do you vote, though? One of the most simple, important rules. How do you vote? Simple. Just type the name of the characters that you are voting for. Just either literally type the name of the character, or say, I'm voting this character, or this character gets my vote, something like that. If you just say something along the lines of, hey, this character would be kind of cool for Smash Bros., that's not a vote. So, I mean, you're just kind of saying that you think the character would be cool, but you're not really saying it's a vote, so I can't really count that as a vote. So you got to be a little clear when you're saying who you're voting for, alright? But the rest of the rules, double elimination tournament, meaning the character has to lose twice overall before being eliminated from the tournament. Then once we get to the results to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie in the voting, we're going to flip a coin on camera, fairest way to break a tie, and each matchup voting-wise only lasts for just 1 week. Alright, those are the rules, go to the rest of the video. Alright, so we got to go over the results from last week very quickly, and the matchup was Min from ARMS, who's taking on Samurai Goro from the F-Zero series, so a spirit battling a assist trophy / spirit. So who ended up getting this one? Maybe people won't be too surprised, but Min ended up getting the victory in this one because, well, the whole ARMS speculation, and she seems to be the most popular, we'll say, ARMS character. So she got 37 votes. Samurai Goro only had 20. He ends up losing this match, so he drops to the loser bracket. 1 more loss for him, and then he's done. That's the result. So Min moves on to face Raiden from the Metal Gear Solid series, but that's probably in a couple weeks. So let's get to the matchup for today. Oh, let's see how this one plays out. This is another good matchup. So many days in a row, just really great matches. So, Captain Toad from the, I guess, the Captain Toad series, the Mario universe, if you want to say it that way too, because, I mean, that works. But, his opponent, Rex and Pyra and or Mythra, whichever combination. If you want solo Rex, you vote Rex. You want Rex and Pyra, you vote Rex. You want Rex, Pyra, and Mythra, you vote Rex. You get it? They're all lumped in as one sort of character. So, let's get to this. So, this is going to be an interesting one because, look, I think most people could agree if Mario gets another rep, I mean, Toad should be one of the front runners. I'll say Waluigi should be, but let me set that aside for a second. Look, Captain Toad in general has been around for decades in the Mario universe. Very recognizable. More people probably say that he definitely deserves his spot on the roster. Again, whether it's regular Toad or a Captain Toad variant. Captain Toadette, regular Toadette. You could do a Captain Toadette alternate skin if you really wanted to. That'd be a fun little thing for Captain Toad here. They're same height, same hitbox, same everything. So just a cool little character skin swap thing. So that could work. But yeah, if Mario gets another rep, again, like I said, you know me, I'm a Waluigi fan. I want him before anybody else. But if Toad gets it, if they say only 1 more Mario character ever gets in Smash Bros. As a playable character, and it happens to be some form of Toad, I can live with that. I can live with that. Yeah, it would hurt, but I can live with it. Simply because the legacy that Toad brings. The Captain Toad character would be a very fun character. like in the Captain Toad games, we've gone over this, he has plenty of moves. Like, there's a few on screen, as long as my face cam's not blocking, it might be, but he's got a pickaxe. Really cool. Use it as a weapon somewhere. Turnip cannon, awesome. He's got a turnip pluck, similar to Peach's attack. The clear pipe cannon, I guess that could be the up special if you really want. He's got diamonds, you know, that he, you know, rewards and, you know, the treasure he goes after. So you could have him really throw out like a little bit of treasure. It could be like, okay, here's something stupid. Let me know if anybody likes this idea. But what if you took like a little bit of like gold coins or diamonds or something, and you just like threw some little ones out. So it's like a little slippery spot. So it would make your opponent trip. I don't know, just thinking about stuff. I don't like tripping, but I'm just saying. There's a possibility. But again, big diamond. If you really want, you could throw a diamond at somebody, I suppose. He's always got the big head with the headlight. You could do a headbutt. He's got the minecart, side special. Like, there's definite things Captain Toad can do. And just in case anybody says Captain Toad can't jump, Olimar couldn't jump either, I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure Olimar couldn't jump. Or at least he... Right? Am I thinking... It was Olimar, he was the one that couldn't jump. And they fixed that, no problem, right? So... And here's the fun fact, too, that I was able to learn about Captain Toad. The reason he couldn't jump in his game is because his backpack was so heavy. So technically he couldn't jump because of his backpack. So you just lighten the load in his backpack, he could jump, I suppose. Whatever it would be. But his stage could be really fun, too. You could have the mechanic in, you know, like the Captain Toad games where it continues to rotate. Kind of like how Banjo does, but like maybe each... Because it could be like a four-sided... I guess rectangle pretty much. You know, you got like one different terrain, and this is if you don't play with the Battlefield Final Destination version, but you could have like a fun little battle terrain, and then it flips, and you know, different platforms, whatever it might be. Maybe there's some enemies that are on one side of the platform, whatever it could be. You know, rotating stage would be pretty fun. I think that'd be a really neat idea, really cool callback. It just fits the character. So. Does he deserve a spot? Absolutely. In my opinion, he does. I think a lot of people would agree. Maybe he's not your most wanted, but I think a lot of people could agree Toad kind of does deserve to be in the roster at this point. I mean, just look at how many characters are on the roster. What are we up to, like 80 or something like that? Crazy. Crazy. But what about his opponent, though? Characters that have been making a big splash since Smash Ultimate got announced. Rex and/or Pyra and/or mythra. Xenoblade rep. Now, again, going back to Smash Ultimate's teaser trailer, Rex and/or Pyra and/or mythra was considered one of the front-runner characters. Later down the road, we came to find out development cycles didn't quite link up, so it wasn't Rex's time. He missed the cutoff, so maybe a little bit later, a little bit earlier, I forget which way that goes, but one way or the other, if he would have had a little bit more time in advance that we knew about the character, yeah, potentially we could have seen this character. Because, again, Sakurai did seem to really like this character. Really kind of it seemed like Sakurai really wanted to put the character in, right? That's why we ended up getting the Rex Mii costume as sort of that bonus. I mean, it was a bonus, so I don't know what the air quotes were for. But as the bonus for purchasing the first Fighter's Pass, right? So it's a pretty cool nod, at least. And he did seem a little upset, or a little sad about it, I should say. So, I don't know, maybe for Fighter's Pass Volume 2, I don't know if Sakurai was able to have any input. I know Nintendo's the one that picked it, but I'm sure Sakurai would have said, alright, if we're doing more characters, can I at least give you my opinions on who I would like? Whether it would have been first-party characters he mentions, or third-party, whatever it is. I'm sure Sakurai would have had at least some say in it, right? I mean, they're making the guy do even more, even though this whole time he's like, can I just have a break? I just want a break. But, you know, DLC cycles for development at least are less strenuous than the main game, so it's not as taxing on him, which is good to see, because, look, the dude's been working non-stop straight for, what, like 8 years on Smash Bros? Once the DLC's done, whenever it is, whether it's after Fighters Pass 2 or if they crazily enough go with Fighters Pass 3, hey, look, maybe it happens. That's way down the road if we ever think about that, but look, the only reason that could end up happening, it prints money. I mean, Nintendo's a business, right? They want money. Simple. So, and plus, there's always the case of, come on, Smash Bros has to get to 100 characters on the roster, right? Right? I don't know. Maybe. Whatever. But, overall, Rex&Pyra and or mythra, that would be the playstyle. Either a duo or a trio. That would be so unique. Yes, we do have Ice Climbers, and we Duck Hunt and Banjo-Kazooie to an extent are duos. But, yeah, Rex&Pyra, I mean, like, I suppose maybe the duos, yeah. Pyra could end up following Rex around, and maybe they take a playbook, page out of the Ice Climbers playbook. You got 4 of the main ones with Popo in the front, and then you swap, and Nana's the one in the front. So, you know, like the one that you're controlling. Maybe they do that for whatever reason. Pyra's the main character. I don't know if they would really do that, but maybe it's an option. I don't know. But the moveset obviously is there. The fan demand is absolutely there. When they announce more DLC, again, it's shot through the roof. Everyone's like, he's got to happen. He's got to happen, right? Rex&Pyra, they got to happen this time, right? Sakurai is probably going to make him into a playable character this time, right? We don't know. That's the beauty of it, right? We didn't think ARMS was going to get a character, right? Because wasn't that another thing? The development cycle wasn't, they didn't match up. It was too early, so no ARMS rep. Surprise! Fighter Pass 2 DLC, here's an ARMS character. Maybe. Maybe. We don't know. So, in terms of voting, this one was close for me because I really do believe Xenoblade kind of does deserve at least a second rep, and then I kind of think it would be good for now. Having 2 reps, Shulk and then with Rex and our Pyra and our mythra, would be phenomenal. That'd be a great way to represent the series. I'd be very okay with 2 reps. But at the other hand, it's tough because, again, you guys know I want Waluigi as a Mario rep, as a character. But in terms of just these 2 characters, Captain Toad is going to get my vote for this one. He's slightly above Rex&Pyra for my most wanted. So, Captain Toad's my vote. Let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Captain Toad, Rex&Pyra, or both. They're all good options. So, sneak peek for tomorrow real quick. The matchup for tomorrow is going to be from King Boo, who's taking on Twintel. So, we'll see if the second ARMS rep has just as good result as Min Min did. Or, I don't know, Twintel going to loser bracket. That's tomorrow. We'll find out. And then the match is Virdi from the Kid Icarus series, who's taking on Zero from Mega Man. That is Sis Trophy 1. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, we'll talk about him tomorrow. Today's wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.